If you can hear me, I don't know if you can. It's a zoom up thing. Just wanted to share some things from today as I fix my hair. You can see how messy my room is. So it's kind of unsightly, but you see the background sometimes I use. Anyway, the point of today's video is it's not really a video. I don't know if you're feeling kind of out of place or feeling kind of like off. Um, yeah, I understand because today I'm feeling kind of like hyper. I'm sensing a lot of nervous energy, hyperactivity, impatience, and it's kind of like I'm absorbing it. I don't know what it is. Like I wasn't feeling like this before, like yesterday at least. Um, and this happens sometimes, and it's kind of like, to be honest, it's kind of like it's annoying because it's like, what the fuck am I feeling this way? Like, you know, and I don't know. I'm I'm making some food right now. I don't know. I don't know. Some things about being human, right? It's one of those things. If you can really hear me, that's the whole thing. I'm gonna post this. If you can't hear me, that's because of the fan that's going on. I'm moving things out of the room. What do you call this? I'm making sure there's no moisture in the room, because I like cooking in the room. And yes, to be honest, that's weird, but I like doing that. I like doing that. That's my thing. So if you're one of those people who really are weird, or the weird, or the weird, or the weird, you probably see in my posts. Go with that. Be yourself. Be you. Be weird. Be fucking weird. I don't care what it is. Um, but one of the things that has been that it's just that annoying energy of like, what the hell is going on here? I've been feeling this a lot today. Um, but the thing I've been kind of thinking about is like how we're moving from the age of Pisces into the age of Aquarius. I mean, astrologically speaking, that's just what it is, but it really signifies this whole like unconscious behavior. You know, Neptune and Jupiter rule Pisces, and Neptune is delusions and illusions, magics and hypnosis and all that unconscious stuff. Jupiter is like dogma, the belief systems, religion, faith, optimism, fortune, luck, big business, travel, long distance travel, foreigners, languages, higher learning, higher education, those kind of things. Governments, or more like, yeah, systems. Um, yeah, so you can tell that Pisces is like that, all of that. So what that I feel has that created is made a lot of people not only unconscious but highly dependent, and like literally like sucking cocks of everybody's cocks and pussies, and like I'm just gonna say it fucking straight out. It's just what it is, right? And that's the energy of the past, and it's still kind of like reminiscent in today's world, and it's affecting a lot of us who are very empathic and empathetic and empathic. They're both kind of similar. I don't know, not really. Um, the shadow of that actually comes up through the sign of Virgo, which is like service, sacrifice. Well, sacrifice too, but service and unconscious behavior. It's ruled by rules of sixth house. So very like all like the city I live in is actually Virgo. It's like that too. They just want to do work, work, work. They want to do clean, clean, clean. But the shadow of it comes through in Pisces, where there's like a lot of homeless people here. A lot of homeless people. A lot of people depending on just making money and just doing, not being, just doing. There's a shadow. There's a twist. Both Pisces and Virgo are about. They have that same energy. Two sides of the same coin. It's surface, but it's unconscious, subconscious doing, focusing on escapism towards either work or sacrifice, or just, it's all about the doing rather than just the being. This is why when Pisces transitions into Aries, Aries is just being. Aries is the most present sign there is, actually, because it's just all about adventure, just doing it. Who cares, right? That's the kind of, it's almost like kind of part of the motto of Aries. It's like, who the fuck cares, right? And Libra is kind of like that too, but it carries off a bit of that Virgo energy. So I kind of want to talk about that. How um, personally for me, I like to be more. I sit in the presence of like this discomfort and this things I'm absorbing, and I'm just like I'm really like saying, okay, it is annoying, and I need to acknowledge that. I need to acknowledge it, admit it, validate it, okay, and before I keep moving. So I hope that's helped. But I hope that's helps you guys. But anyways, gonna go back to my thing here. Thought I'd make a post randomly like through this video, like whatever. Um, it's really random, I know, but it's not like my usual post. But I have posted stuff like this before, kind of like that. But my goal, my hope is that people will be aware of the transition, the evolution we're going through, or the things we're going through, and evolve into this process of being aware and conscious, and literally like stop over analyzing everything and just be like experiment, have fun. That's the Leo, right? The transition from Leo to in the last 12 fucking thousand years. And I'm swearing about it because it's like, God, it's so egoic. It's so unconscious. It's so and I'm projecting here, but it's so very like me. Right? Instead of a shining, that's the opposite. The dark side of that is shows up in the Aquarian model, in the Aquarian energy, which is like um, what do you call this? Being crazy. That's Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, which is like the mad scientist energy. So it's just not even giving a fuck because it's all about the ego. It's all about like, I'm worried about my survival. I'm worried about my energy. Oh, you're not looking into me, kind of thing. And this is kind of remnants of all those things. Even sometimes when you could look at the aspect of the video being on camera, instead of it being like helping others to shine through being an example, it's all about how did I do? How, was that good? Was that beautiful? Was I this? Was that that? Was it perfect? Was it like did I do well? What do you think of me? What do you think of in the mirror in all of different like millions and gazillion ways of like being subtle about ego, right? It's not that the ego is not the enemy here. It's our unconsciousness of it, right? So that's from the Pisces thing. You think that when it's Pisces, it's like ooh, it's all like letting go and dissolving stuff, but that's not how it happened. It went from Aries to Pisces, carrying over that sort of like, and Aries carried over the energy from Taurus. So that means it's all about the possession and the ego stuff, and then because it goes backwards, right? So that's the way it progresses. And that's how we learn. So it's if you look at it astrologically speaking, it's not so much about going forward or backwards. It's not about going clockwise or counterclockwise or whatever. It's it's not about linear perspective. It's like going this way or that way. Either way it goes, it's going to move towards evolution. It's going to move towards change. It's going to move towards all these other things. So, anyways, but we are here to learn through all those things. We are here to learn and grow through it. Even the fact that right now, as I'm processing all this stuff, how probably I appear on video, it's like, oh, he doesn't have that much, like his hair is like, oh, he has like a left lapel, oh, he has like broken teeth, all that disgusting sort of like shallow things that are very, what we call disgusting. It's just what it is. I mean, it's unconscious behavior. It's trapped in that myopic sort of view, but instead what can we what for me what I'm learning from that is just like, oh, okay, I can appreciate that. I can be pretty, but I don't need to be pretty for you. I don't need to be pretty for anybody else. I don't even need to be pretty for myself. It's just pretty in a way that is what it is right now. The imperfection, the white hair, the this one right here, the lack of hair, whatever it is, the ugly room, and I'm appreciating it for all its energy. Everything has its consciousness, right? So going with that same energy, going with it. I'm very appreciative of it and learning from it. Even though I still part of it, I still feel the energy of like it's a little heavy, not sort of, where it's like this sort of like very attached. It's attachment energy, right? So and that's okay. It's part of the unconsciousness of the. It's a consciousness of the unconscious. If that makes any sense to any of you. Anyways, I better cut this video short because it's already ending. It's already over. I don't know. I don't know if this will go through. We'll see. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.